Estamos en Mejor TV por Antiguas por Señal 100% Deportes y porque salimos a jugar todos los días, hoy lo estamos haciendo aquí en el Museo de Twickenham. Es un museo de rugby internacional donde hay muchísima memorabilia. Vamos, acompáñenos con lo que va a ser esta visita muy especial que tenemos para ustedes. Pues por Mejor TV tenemos la fortuna de estar enfrente del que es el curador. Estamos haciendo una entrevista con el curador del Museo de Twickenham. Thank you very much for your welcome here.
That's a pleasure. Nice to see you.
So obviously we see a lot of things today on the museum and on the pitch. We'll have a visit. What is important that I saw is that the first thing that you have at your entrance is the values of rugby.
Yeah, I mean, what we're trying to do there is explain why rugby is special to people, because rugby means something different to people. Everyone has a different meaning of rugby, so we're trying to show a little bit about that, about the elite game that I'm sure everyone's enjoying watching at the moment, but also about the smaller clubs and the schools and where everyone plays rugby, so we try and cover that.
What is the history actually of Twickenham? When the pitch started and they built the stadium?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that and then obviously the history of this museum.
Okay, so Twickenham's been here for over 100 years. So we bought the land in 1907 and the first test match was in 1910. So we've been playing for over 100 years, and England play nearly all their home matches here. So we played in Manchester during the World Cup, so we may play some others, but normally this is the home of England rugby. And when you say Twickenham all around the world, people know what it is, and it's in many ways the home of rugby.
This is a stadium that is only used for rugby games or other things?
That's it. We only play rugby here. So there are sometimes we have concerts and we have other things that go on during the year. But rugby union is the only sport that's played here regularly.
Okay, so talk me a little bit about the memorabilia that is inside this museum.
So we have the largest rugby collection in the world. We have over 40,000 items, of which there's lots on show here, and we tell the history of the game around the world. So we have lots of shirts and jerseys and programs and things from all around the world. Perhaps one of our most important thing is a jersey from the first ever international rugby match between England and Scotland. And it's interesting because it's so small. When you look at the massive players who are playing today and try and imagine getting one of those guys into the shirt that we've got, it's a big difference. And then we have all the way through to stuff from England won the World Cup in 2003, and we have one of the balls from that final. And of course we have stuff now from the World Cup here in 2015. So we try and keep it up to date as much as we can.
Also, you have history from the Twickenham Museum. I think you have chairs, you have the lockers and everything, no?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Because Twickenham is so important to rugby, and because people remember the stadium, it's changed a lot in the last 10 years. So we're trying to give people a good memento of that. The lovely old wooden seats that we have and the baths that are still in the dressing room. So lots of people have good memories of that. So we want them to remember those.
That's very nice. And also there is an interactive part.
Yeah,
I think that's where the children and the
that's
young
it. Yeah,
like it.
Children and adults as well. Sometimes when you see,
I push on the score machine. I get a 9, so I'm
excellent.
I'm proud of
So you got the top score. So quite often we see parents having a go as well. But because sport is all about doing things and taking part, so it's nice to give people an opportunity to do that. And everyone wants to come to Twickenham and imagine they're scoring a try or they're jumping for the ball in the line out. So it's good fun. We're very pleased with that.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for this visit. We are very thankful and very well received as always from you. Thank you very much.
That's a pleasure. Lovely to see you. Thank you.
Bueno, pues termina lo que es esta entrevista y este tour que hicimos aquí de Twickenham, el Museo de Twickenham. Realmente vale mucho la pena. Si alguna vez están por Londres, está muy cerquita, se puede venir en metro y vale la pena, aunque no vengan a un partido de rugby, venir a visitar este hermoso museo. Nos estamos viendo y muchas gracias por seguirnos por Mejor TV en Antiguas por Señal 100% Deportes, donde salimos a jugar todos los días.